Hey, good evening. Another episode of Driving with DeVeaux, and been meaning to do a little video all summer. And people been getting on me. It's like, what happened to the videos? And I don't know. Procrastinating. Here we are, with just about a couple of weeks left before school starts again, and students and other teachers are hitting me up when's the next DeVeaux Speaks. And so there's been some things on my mind on the summer, and so probably knock out two today. I got something I want to talk about now, and maybe later on this evening I'll talk about something else. But I know you guys who've been listening to other videos know I'm part of this men's roundtable that meets every Wednesday. Those who are interested, let me know. There's another one I checked out on a Saturday morning. It's hard for me to get up some Saturday mornings. But this men's roundtable in the beginning of the summer, they were doing a lot of talk of, understanding our own privilege as men, male privilege. Being a black man in America, I'm always aware of how I'm targeted for being black, right? I understand how I've been marginalized, mistreated, misrepresented as a black man. And, I think it's healthy to often, reflect on ways that you were privileged also, get a better understanding. And probably the most common privilege that I benefit from on a daily basis is male privilege. Being a man in a patriarchal society, a society that let their slaves vote before they let their wives and daughters vote, a society where women still are not paid the same as men for equal work. So there is some male privilege, and as I analyze and reflect upon myself, I like to think of myself as a pretty woke and aware person, try to be thoughtful. But I found myself falling into some of the same patriarchal thought patterns and victims just from being part of the society. Not a bad person, but just perpetuating what this male-dominated society has to offer. So let me be specific, and I wanted to offer an apology to one woman in particular who has no idea who I am, but I want to give this apology anyway. I read one time that apologies are for the person giving, not necessarily the person receiving. That if you feel you've done something wrong, then you should apologize, and it's not based on what somebody else is going to do afterwards, or whether they're going to accept, or whether they're going to apologize back. You do it for yourself. And in this case, I am going to apologize to the Olympic gold medalist gymnast Simone Biles. Simone Biles doesn't know me. She may never see this video, but I feel I got to apologize to this sister. So when I was so excited, seeing her, I guess 5 years ago, 2016, when the all around, multiple moves named after her, she just dominated the world of gymnastics. And I was a fan. And I was excited to see her. I enjoyed the Olympics in 2021. I watched it. And when she bowed out at one point in the beginning, and I probably should have did some research, make sure I get everything right before I start this video, but those who watched the Olympics knows that there was a point where she bowed out of a lot of routines. Like she didn't do her floor exercise or the vault. She said she wasn't competing, and she had her reasons, and she said mental health. Now, let me tell you something about this ignorant guy making the video here, Brother DeVeaux. I know y'all love him. Some people think that Brother DeVeaux's always trying to do the right thing. I am. But me just wanting to see her perform, being an athletic person myself and wanting to see her, when she originally bowed out, I was on the bandwagon of the other ignorant people thinking that, this was some weakness of hers, that she was copping out. That maybe the competition was too tough getting to her. I wasn't respecting what they were talking about, these twisties. I never heard of that in gymnastics. I'm not a gymnast. So I was very disappointed. Me, sitting at home, chilling on my couch, watching this Olympic athlete trained her whole life. I'm going to be disappointed at her because she's not performing, so I could get to see her perform. Yeah, when I say it that way, it makes me realize how crazy I was. And, I was talking about it to other people who watched the Olympics. I was like, oh, man, Simone done backed out. She done copped out, pressure got to her, whatever. But I feel bad because I feel bad for a lot of reasons. One, I didn't even take time to learn before I passed judgment what she was even talking about. Like, twisties just sounded made up to me. And, as the days came on and other gymnasts started commenting and looking up and, trying to learn myself, that's a very real thing. There's just something where all those, I just take for granted. We see these fabulous athletes twist, turn, spin in the air, and land on their feet. I could barely do a cartwheel, but, they do all that, and that takes a certain awareness. That takes, an awareness of where your body is, how to turn your body, and knowing where the ground is. And for sure, if you just threw me up in the air and said, do, 3 flips and just this way and just land on this ground here, I'm going to probably be hurt pretty bad and jacked up. And so this situation that she was talking about was very real. And multiple gymnasts came forward and said it was real. Said some of them tried to compete. They just felt pushed, by their coaches, by their countrymen, by the crowd, their fans. And people hurt themselves, landed poorly. You don't always see all those things, but they were showing stuff. And, I'm disappointed in myself and wanted to see Simone perform, that I would want her to risk herself. She's a young lady. She got her life all ahead of her. Yeah, she's already a gold medalist, but it ain't like she's at the end of her days. There's other things that she could do and wants to do. She has dreams and ambition. And here I am sitting on my couch, mad that she didn't endanger her life for my entertainment. And, I'm sorry for that. And they started talking a lot about mental health. And the crazy thing is, I didn't have much respect for mental health issues when I was growing up. I just always thought it was weak. And even now, those who've heard my story, I'm fighting a little bit with depression and anxiety for a situation that happened some years back. So even dealing with my own mental health issues, I sometimes don't give that same respect and grace that I ask and I need when I hear other people struggling with their mental health issues. And so, mental health is real. And I'm glad this generation is being more vocal about it, more outspoken. Shout out to Simone Biles and all the other athletes who, shared their story and let us know that, these aren't robots. These are real human beings that have anxieties and issues. And, Simone Biles, you may never hear this and you don't know who I am, but I want to apologize and say I'm sorry. And as a man, I'm doing it for myself, that I would bad speak, a sister who has dedicated her whole life to her profession and excelled to the very, very top, multiple gold medals, that I think I would know more about your body, your physical health, your mental well-being, that I would know more than you would about yourself. That was foolish of me, and I apologize. Love you, Simone Biles. And you came back out and you did your thing, too, on the balance beam. So, shout out to you. Much love. Much love to all the Olympic athletes. See you in, it's not 4 years now. See you in 3 years. All right, Brother DeVeaux, signing out.